No.
Okay.
Number four.
Number 4. I always needed to get some of the coolest pencil grips.
Ooh.
Those jelly ones?
Ooh.
They were like...
Not the kind of rubbery, chalky ones, but like the gel ones.
Those were dope.
Ooh. And would you actually use them, or was that like you'd have it on your pencil like the first week?
I would never use them for my thumb and index finger. I would just put them on my pencil just to look cool in elementary school and middle school. Like I'd put it on top next to my next choice.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4.
Nice. My number 4 is a giant value pack of different size sticky notes. Because you always think that's more of a high school one. Because I was like, oh, this is the year. I'm going to be so organized.
And textbooks and stuff.
I'm going to put sticky notes everywhere.
Never use them.
And I'm going to use these little narrow ones in my textbooks. I'm going to use these big ones in my like agendas.
Yikes.
I'm going to use these kind of rectangular ones in my locker. Like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the best school year ever. And then I never
open. All you did was make those stick figure action things.
I would never even open the package once I would lose it immediately and then find it at the end of the year and be like, oh man, I did not use these. Okay, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is those cool little eraser tops.
So you were big into the pencil accessories.
Because in my elementary school, into middle school, we weren't allowed to use pens for anything. So I was all pencils. I'm talking really weird with my tobacco in today. I don't know why. But I always had... Hey, there's Joe B. I had a football topper on all my pencils, which was awesome. But yeah, I don't know why I'm so big on the pencil things.
Yeah, you like to accessorize.
Customize, yeah. Who the hell is in the game right now? He needs to never pitch a game.
It's Matt Grace. Is it Matt Grace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. He's been good for us. Okay, my number 3. Yikes. Oh, I'm going to go... I'm going to go with the colored pen pack. You'd have your blue and your black, but then you'd be looking for the red pen because all your teachers, especially your math teacher, says you need to have a red pen, and you'd look for the pack that had also like the red, the green, the pink, all the cool like colors, and then you'd lose all of them immediately. But I always wanted to get some cool colored pens, or this is a substitution alternative for this is the tri-colored pen.
Oh yeah,
with a little pull down. Yeah. Oh, whoever had that was like, so cool. It's the coolest kid.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and then you could put all 3 of them down at the same time if you were really good, and you'd have like you could write in triplicate. Yeah. Yes. All right, you're number 2.
My number 2. I was a huge fan of getting sports-related folders.
Ooh.
Whether it was my teams or not, I just needed a sports-related folder to put whatever they put in them when we were in elementary school. But that was my go-to. My number 2.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. All right, my number 2. So this was something that I really enjoyed, was having the cool like zip up binder.
Oh yeah.
Like, not your typical stupid binder, but like the zip up binder that had like folders on the inside. Yeah, the 5-star zip with like the zipper on the front with the little dude. I put so much stuff in there, and I lost it immediately whenever I took it out. But that thing, literally, that was, you're supposed to have like a binder for each of your classes. No, I just carried that around with me. It had paper in it, and it had my pens in it, and my pencils, and that was all I needed. I could just I could go 3 or 4 classes just carrying that thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was my number 2.
My number 1 was those. We were always required to cover our textbooks.
Yeah, of course.
So I always got those stretchy textbook covers. I know you could make them out of what were those bags that we used to Trader Joe's bags or whatever? You know the
paper
bags.
bags. They don't have to be Trader Joe's.
Idiot. I used to always make them out of Trader Joe's bags, but I always got the stretchy ones, and you could like put them over your knees and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
those
that was my number one.
Yeah, that's your number one. Okay, all right. My number one is gonna be the giant eraser. You know,
thought about that. That's my number two.
The kid, you pull out. You have your little tiny, either just the standard eraser on the top of your pencil, or you have your own little eraser. The kid with the giant eraser, you're just like, that kid knows what he's doing. That he knows what's up. I would lose it before I went. I don't.
Big on making mistakes.
Does anybody ever go through that whole thing?
Never.
No, you can't. It's impossible.
I used to always lose them too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they're gone. But I love those giant erasers. Yeah, those are awesome. Some honorable mentions. A new backpack.
Always every year.
I mean, yeah.
I always went with the JanSport.
Yeah, you went with the classic JanSport. I remember the year that I tried the messenger bag because I thought it was cool. Like, you know, I got like an American Eagle messenger bag my freshman year, I think, of high school, and I thought I was the coolest kid ever. And then I was like, this is really inconvenient. I can't fit anything in here. I'm gonna go back to an old backpack. Then if you just talking pens, the Uniball, like
100%.
Smooth Glide.
Jack always had those.
Oh, they're great. Husker.
Why
it's
are
not
you
Husker
going
Do's and
crazy?
Husker Don'ts yet.
This is the tobacco rappo. You don't. No, this isn't your part.
But yeah, so you. Oh, and then of course, always mechanical pencils.
100%. With an extra little.
The extra sleeve. Yeah.
Because you'd always run out.
And I always like trying to put lead in through the tip.
Yeah. 100%.
You know. Yeah.
Because I never could get the eraser
clicker
off.
down. Yeah. You know, that's just. And you know, it's such BS. They were like, "Oh, you can't use these on Scantrons."
I know.
Stupid.
They were still number 2 pencils.
It still worked.
Right.
So don't give me that. Don't give me that. Oh, Scantrons. Don't you miss Scantrons?
Not at all.
Oh, yeah.
I still use those in college too.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was our back to school special.
Interesting.
Yeah, bringing us back a little bit.
Yeah.
We never went to school together.
Ever.
We've lived next to each other our whole lives. Never went to school together. But I'm glad to see things are the same in our schools. Okay.
This
ready?
This is what I stress over.
This gives you nightmares.
Stress.
Husker Do's and Husker Don'ts.
Oh man, can you lead off?
You want me to lead off? Huh?
Lead off today.
Okay, I'm gonna go Husker Do. Oh, you got one. Look at that. See? The pressure's off of you, and all of a sudden you got one.
Husker Don't.
Oh.
Or no. It could be one.
No, it's got to be if it's something you shouldn't do, it's a Husker Don't. I mean, you get
Husker
iffy.
Do.
You get iffy because you could always say don't forget to.
Both,
you know,
both,
yeah, like
Husker. Okay, Husker Do. Stop. Husker Do. Close your windows in your car in the middle of August or the late August because yesterday, beautiful day, 75 degrees. I drove to work with the windows open, sunroof open. I closed my windows, but I left my sunroof open while I was in work. Come out and it's pouring. My seats were wet.
Those summer storms will get you.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like projected by the weathermen because they're always wrong anyway. So I just assumed it was going to be a nice night, and I come back to my wet seats. So Husker Do, remember to close your sunroof.
Nice. I'm gonna kind of similar to this in coming up in the fall here. Husker Do keep like an extra change of clothes in your car in case the weather changes drastically in the middle of the day. Because we're coming up on the time of year where it's like you wake up and it's like 45 degrees when you're walking out to your car, and then at 12 o'clock it's 95, and you're just you never know. Just be prepared for all situations coming up. So
I like that.
Yeah, Husker Do keep a pair of shorts in your car if you start the day in pants. Nobody wants to wear pants all day. Best time of my day is when I can take my pants off.
Okay, I'm going to echo that a little bit.
Great, so we're doing all related Husker do's and Husker don'ts.
So we're coming up on winter, and obviously we're going to get some wintry mix or snow or some sort. And my car's coming up on 60,000 miles. So it obviously is due for some new tires here. They're starting to, no, they're not balding yet. But if they get any worse, come a wintry mix, I will be sliding everywhere. So Husker, don't forget. You said Husker, don't forget to change your tires before winter comes.
So yeah, it could be Husker do change your tires, but right. So you kind of copped out there.
I copped out, but yeah, I was gonna.
I understand. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Husker, chill.
Husker,
Husker, just chill.
Don't eat me, please.
He's a big dog.
He looks at me sometimes like I'm gonna eat you, like you, and you will have no say about it. I'm gonna lick your face, just get you nice, get your guard down, and then just gonna eat you. It'd be a nice, tasty snack. Yeah, Husker, I'd be a meal that would last you like 3 weeks. Except Husker eats everything in front of him immediately. So, yeah. Okay, ooh.
Wow. Dude, your one paw is heavier than me.
My Husker don't. Okay.
Husker, don't forget.
Husker, don't drive in the HOV lane if you're not supposed to. If it's.
Did you get pulled over?
I did not get pulled over, but I saw 5 people get pulled over this morning.
And it's like a minimum $200 fine or something like that?
Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. HOV 2. I mean, come on. The HOV 2 lane on 66, it's not even that helpful, honestly. Like, it's not separated by anything. It's just another lane. It slows down sometimes. Like, what is that going to save you? Like, maybe 2 minutes on your commute?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Although I made eye contact with one of the guys as he was passing me, and I had that secret wish of, I hope that, because I wanted to be over there moving, because they actually were moving faster than me at that point, and I was like, I hope that guy gets pulled over. And then when I passed him down the road, I was kind of like, aw, I'm sorry, bud.
He did get pulled over?
Yeah. Poor guy.
Didn't Patrick Keene one time say...
Patty Keene thought that...
Maximum 2 people in the HOV lane?
Yeah. We were in the HOV lane. Me, my dad, and Patrick, and Jake Mock, I think, heading to a Nats game or something. And it was HOV 2. And he goes, Mr. Maestri, we can't be in this lane. My dad was like, What? What are you talking about, Patrick? He goes, oh, it's HOV 2. And he goes, yeah, we have 4 people in the car. Yeah, isn't HOV 2? You have to have 2 or fewer people in the car? Patrick is kind of dumb. He's very dumb sometimes. That gave us all a good laugh. I hope you're laughing at home. You would be if you knew Pat. Trust me. He's such an idiot.
Fist bump, Pat.
Fist bunch? I don't know.
I hope he's listening.
All right. What's that? Oh, our recliners just want to chime in really quick.
We've been holding back.
All right, there we go. Glad they got that out of their system. Any final thoughts, closing thoughts, last words? Last word, dude. I'm not going to kill you, don't worry. Man, we've been running long recently.
Have a good weekend, and we'll be back on Monday.
Let's go, Conor McGregor.
Yep.
Ladies, gentlemen, as always, thank you for listening. You can find us here on Apple Podcasts. You can find us here on Spreaker.com. You can find us here on Twitter. I'm just guessing where you're listening. I'm sure I said one of them. I don't think anybody listens on YouTube, but you can find us there too, or SoundCloud. We don't have a Tumblr, but that's offered. Anywhere else? Facebook. But again, not going to tell you where that is. That's for my friends. So thank you for listening. If you're listening, please go to our page, DC Sports Daily, on Apple Podcasts. Comment, rate, 5 stars, please, and subscribe. make sure that we show up on your phone every day. The new logo is now updated.